Hello and welcome back to our Gamescom 2016 coverage here on Gamesradar Plus. I'm James and I'm joined by Dave here.
Hello.
And we have both played Sea of Thieves.
We have.
I really enjoyed it. You've probably seen some of the gameplay that we've got on the channel at the moment. That's me and a couple of other people commanding a ship on the high seas. But Dave, you've got some more information about how it will work as an actual game.
Yeah, because when you played it, I was in a dev booth at the back in the business centre. Little did you know, one of the ships in your demo was us.
Probably the one we sunk.
No, the one that sank you quite a bit. Actually, no, that one did sink quite a bit, yeah. Because what they were doing, they wanted the entire thing, every demo to be basically real, as will be in the real world. So when our dev was demoing it to us, he was fighting you guys or messing about with you at the same time. I've got a much better idea of what this game actually is now, because it's had a bit of that No Man's Sky situation where it's like, nice idea, but what do I do? The short answer is, it looks really fun, but they're still sort of working it out at the moment. In that the core elements of managing a ship with your mates is in the playing the hurdy-gurdy and drinking a lot of grog is in the wrecking stuff and exploring islands is in there. And there's going to be quite a lot of dynamic things that happen as you just sail around. They said that interaction with other players isn't going to be as frequent as you'd imagine, but there's going to be a lot of life in the world that'll just give you little things to respond to in that Elder Scrolls kind of way anyway.
Okay, so is there everything in the game, is all the ships in the game player controlled, or
there's not a ship that isn't player controlled as far as I know.
So every ship you meet,
I think they specifically said if you see sails on the horizon, it's going to be someone basically, which is great. I mean, monsters not obviously. Monsters like the krakens and the skeletons and all that sort of nonsense. That'll fill out the AI part of it, as will the quests are going to drop in there as well, because there will be those. I mean, I can't see it being a traditional campaign scenario, but you'll go out, you'll find a treasure map on an island, or maybe you'll find half of the treasure map. And then someone else's crew you'll find out has looted the other half. Then you'll have to go and sail around the world, find them, and then create kind of an easy alliance and kind of do the whole thing together, and then try not murder each other for treasure. Awesome. But you will definitely murder each other.
Because there is an element of being able to go on other people's ships. And,
totally, yeah. I mean, it's wide open. Like this is the best strategy. When you have a landing party, send all your best guys out to the island, but leave a couple of guys behind with guns. Because every time you don't do that, you'll come back and see your ship heading right over the horizon. Because again, when you don't know what's going on, you could hit one beach and go, right, new place to plunder. Not realise there's another ship on the other side thinking the exact same thing. Meet in the middle, God knows what's going to happen.
And so we've seen items in the game so far, like the wooden, all we've seen is the wooden plank, the grog, and like the accordion for playing brilliant tunes. I guess there's going to be cutlasses and
presumably
guns, maybe, that kind of stuff.
I think so. I mean, they are saying they're trying to downgrade the amount of PvP that gets in there. I mean, not in terms of fighting other ships, obviously that's great, but they want to make sure that your own crew stay together. So they're creating things like shared treasure, rewards for quests and stuff. Okay. There will be, I mean, how much hand-to-hand there's going to be, that's the vague thing. We know the ships are fully featured right now. But yeah, and a lot of the most interesting thing I heard this morning was that a lot of that stuff doesn't really do anything systemically either. Like, the grog, no noticeable effect, really. Like, the hurdy-gurdy, whatever. But when people use that stuff, they tend to just act in character more. And when people like, you know, fake drink in a game, well, in this one, they tend to act drunk and have a lot more fun because they do stupid stuff. Yeah. We saw it happen in the demo today. It totally works. So
yeah, that's true.
Atmospherically, it's all just, you know, really nice.
A lot of my crew spent half of their time standing on the bow of the ship. That's the front, right?
Yeah, probably.
Just playing the accordion.
Yeah.
When there's a ship coming, I can't see because I'm driving the ship with the...
the steering wheel.
No, with the wheel. And so when you're doing that, you can't see out the front of your ship because the sails are in the way. And I was like, guys, what's happening? They were just there, merrily at the front of the
party.
Ship. And then
well, the
hit some rocks, and they had to go fix the ship.
I mean, the RAR guys told me that when, like, the interesting thing for them is working out how people are actually going to play this thing. Because they've decided they're just going to be the party boat. They're going to load it with grog and musical instruments and just sail around the world, just starting stuff up. But interestingly, the beta, which is, they've not announced a date for it yet, more than being about like bench testing the servers and stuff like they usually are, it's more going to be a case of like a behavioural beta, just to see what people do when you throw them in with the basic systems in there, and then that's going to inform like the shape of the game and the campaign and the progression and just the tools they put in there, because they're just going to see the kind of fun people make and then just let them have more of it.
Awesome. Well, that's all the reports from our hands-on with Sea of Thieves. Make sure when the beta sign-up does come out, you go and do that, because it's wicked fun.
It does look great.
It's really worth doing. Get a bunch of your mates together. up to 4.
I think it's 4 at the moment. Again, may change.
4,
but,
maybe 5 in a crew. Get together, go out on the high seas, see what you can do.
Get grogged up.
For more on Sea of Thieves, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and for everything, news, reviews, previews, and features, keep it here on Gamesradar Plus.